and send them the manuscripts as the token of my goodwill. I'm seeing many keys.
This must be the house of their timid god. They built him a rich dwelling.
There are everywhere. Oh my god, there's so much. Really wish I could turn stuff off on the mini map. That would be just great. There's a lot of outfits here. So could Alfred... Him ordering pendants makes me think of the Order of the Ancient Pendants, but maybe not. Maybe he's actually a okay guy being used by the Order. That's possible. And Fulke and whoever the father is are attempting to manipulate Alfred. This should be the very last viewpoint in England, though. Right? Right? Unless there's like one down here somewhere, I don't know.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Head into the old mister and look for a man dressed in white. The first and second Oldminster key.
Mourning a lord far known and beloved. I give praise to such a man to keepsake his memory. Requiem aeternam dona ei Domine.
The Lord takes the best of us to sit beside him.
Bishop Aelfirth. He is not with God. He is locked in a flaming...
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house. In search of Christ's
Seville.
redemption, I hope.
Your Christ can wait his turn. It's you I've come to see.
Is that so?
When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do. But I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the
Bro,
task
I've
ahead.
killed
As Jesus said unto
90%.
Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my Lord.
Why deny the pleadings of an unwashed pagan who aches to know God? Take me as I am, and
How great is the burden of learning for one so unworthy. But I see that no amount of instruction in the Lord's words will save your soul. Come.
That's what you get for being charismatic. And that's why I do all the
who am I to
flightings.
meet, priest? I cannot stand waiting in silence.
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush. Your prattling offends
So-
God's ears. We're here.
Who am I to speak to?
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul thrones, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
It's the king.
I learned that your God fears death just as mine do. Just as every man does.
Yet through our Lord, we may achieve life
Yeah, it's the king.
everlasting in his glorious presence. Perhaps you missed that detail.
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Alfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
If you did not hear it was me, you have now.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients has surely been crippled by her loss.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more. This letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs, free men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfirth is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your god. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
You have faced warriors like me many times before, and many times you have lost or been cheated. Why trust me now?
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, men and women of some influence were murdered in those places. In oddly specific circumstances.
Yo.
When I received this letter from our poor fellow soldier, it did not take long to work out why. I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun, before these fallen souls infest England further.
I should let the Order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight.
Very well. As much as you can cap this morning, my Reeve, Goodwin. was not at his post.
A man you trust?
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the west gate. You may find something there. Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city
I've
is
killed a
not
couple people
battlefield.
already.
Not yet, Great King, but the day will come.
Sikhs was the Bishop of Winchester, who's believed to be dead. The Sikhs leads from the pulpit, God's sheep in wolf's skin. They seek your death, kill them or be killed. I'm ever your devoted servant, my king, much closer than you know, the poor fellow soldier of Christ. The gallows. The gallows wants to undermine Alfred's law reforms. Works against your justice to pervert your laws. They seek your death, kill them or be killed. I'm ever your devoted servant. Is that one? Yeah. Trying to undermine the education reforms. The quill lurks in the shadows. They're sparrowhawks stealing secrets. They seek your death. The 15 zealots dead. Gorm Kjotve's son, his father Kjotve the Cruel. Ifugio, Scabbard. Axe. Hunte, son of Hunte the Baldric. Mr. Friedzwald the Leech. Agos, Spear, Hand the Arrow. My mission of death is taking me all, and by doing this, I should figure out who the rake is. Okay. So those three all add up.
I need to find this reeve, Goodwin.
Nope. Nope. There you go. And it has 3 locks, right? 1 or 3. Man. The Thane's Great Hell. I can feel eyes looking at me from the shadows. I know someone trying to kill me and lay hands on my treasure to ensure safety. I've hidden all 3 keys and places where I'm. That is the keys has with me as well.
Illuminate my true path.
You have not left the church in days. The stench offends even God knows.
I have been looking at this scripture for hours. God is giving me a sign. If only I could see it. See his light.
A sign? God in heaven, give him a sign. Set him on his true path, far away from me.
Yes. Illuminate me, oh Lord. Illuminate me. Send me a sign, oh Lord. Illuminate my true path.
What troubles you?
God will speak to me. I know it. He will show me my true path. Send me a
God's
sign.
light will show him his path. Maybe I can illuminate the lectern somehow to cease his prattling.
Your meaning is unclear, God of gods. Please, there must be some other purpose for my life. You are the light of the world. So do these rays mean something?
I want to
Your
climb
meaning is
up there. I don't
unclear,
want
God
to.
of gods. Please, there must be some other purpose for my life.
Can I not stand on there? It's wide enough.
You are the light of the world. So do these rays mean something?
There's stuff blocking
Send
the
me a
outside.
sign, O Lord. Illuminate my true path. For you are the shepherd, and I am the lamb who follows your lamp. Your meaning is unclear, God of gods. Please, there must be some other purpose for my life.
Unless am I maybe supposed to block every window?
I must throw off the shackles of brotherhood. I will dedicate my life to glorifying God through another. My account must be one of acknowledgement.
Venite, audite, verbum
Acts of the prodigal Alfred. Oh, thank you, Lord. I will write a blessed manuscript praising Alfred and his grace.
So I have set him on a path to glorify Alfred, that pompous Saxon.
Easy enough.
Fighting reeks as much as he does.
Okay. I gotta get this over here. So the king didn't trust Folke. She was just giving him what he wanted. And that just happened to screw us over. know, there's got to be a key around. Yeah. This is the southern gate, right? Near the southern gate is supposed to be a key. Whatever. All right, let's go. Nope. I'm just blending in. Don't mind me.
Nothing so far. Nothing.
Come on, you bastards.
That Selwyn's got some stones on him arresting Alfred's man. Who rules in Winchester anyway? Is Alfred king or not?
Well, you ain't, that's for sure. So keep your mouth shut and do as you're told.
Shut your mouth, yeah? Unless you want yours to rot off in the keep.
Goodwin gone, and guards sniffing around. So where would they have taken him? Papers thrown on the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks, or the guards destroying evidence.
You have been a thorn in my side long enough, Goodwin. Cease your snooping, or I'll use my considerable influence to lock you in the garrison. Not even your feeble king will save you then. The gallows.
Broken bowls, food scattered. They took him by force. There must be a garrison in the city. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison.
Eventa Bureau. This is the last bureau. No way. Okay, that looks like the correct way to go, so I just want to check what's around there first. Alright, so that's the only way. Easy enough. So I could spend the time going to get all the stuff, or is this the leave order? Yep, Calvete. Like the codex page. Alright. Strunger's Claw. Alright. With that, I believe I now have all of the Assassin's Bureaus, right?
The gods here are vigilant. side must be barred.
Okay. Mentor's trousers. That's where he is, 100% in that fortress right there. Okay, we can sabotage the bell tower. All right. Most of you are good and dead. All right, so I think they've all been removed now. You out of there. Hey, you know what? That works. pretty sure that's probably that fortress is where they would keep them. The Reeve. So
The prisoners might know something.
Felling trees, chiseling rock from the earth, and for what? To build more prisons for men who steal apples.
I was starving. My baby son close to death. Would you not steal to
I
save
am
your
looking
child?
for the Reeve.
Selwyn? That bastard said I stole an apple. He'll see me hang for it.
Not Selwyn, Reeve Goodwin. Was arrested not long ago.
Alfred's man? Arrested? Now that's as funny as a dose of the pox. Seems no one is free in Winchester.
Did you immediately go and start murdering? My guy, chill. So the only place he can be is up in there, then.
Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man.
Target practice! I'll have to
Just
try that myself.
teleport around? Okay. No arrows up here, really? Oh, wait, but... he must be in the room behind that.
Reeve Selwyn ordered executions for petty theft and mudslinging. A husband and wife to be carried out soon.
What a dick.
Evidence against the Order of Ancients, stolen from Goodwin?
I arranged to meet Harold at the tavern under the cover of darkness. He was terrified when I approached him in the open, eyes darting left and right, as if he thought the very walls were watching us. Harold did not come, and I waited for more than an hour. And when I went to his home near Minster, the place had been torn apart, his belongings gone. 4 others came forward with information on the gallows' identity, and all 4 have met with a horrible end. 2 were hanged in the square on petty charges. 1 was found dead, allegedly in a drunken brawl. The other fled. 2 were hanged. Gallows must be another. The gallows must be another reeve. I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to judge the people of Winchester, and he is the public figure outwardly opposes Alfred's reforms. I do not dare write my suspicions here, so it's Reeve Selwyn. So there's no items.
A Dane in Winchester. These are strange times.
King Alfred sent me, pleading from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and...
That he was, and you are the man I've come to find, Goodwin. Do you know why?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients and bury them so deep, even God would need a shovel.
So where do we start?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already...
I have your papers here, taken from the captain of this keep.
A marvel. History will name you the Protector of Winchester. A pricking irony.
And not lost on me. Now let's go, before they discover their eel has slipped the hook.
Let's regroup beyond the walls.
I mean, I don't think we have to worry about anyone coming after us, I'll be real. I believe these are the only ones out and about in the... Oh no, there's plenty. There's too many to hide. Screw it then. Is this where that snake was? Gotcha.
I am grateful for your help.
It's a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favored reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but deviled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They're dangerous.
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor of the Raven Clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name doesn't rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our three heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
I found this nailed on a door. The quill wields words like a knife.
A disputation of tutelage. Pretty chatter with poisoned intent.
Easier to
I will look
manipulate
into this
people if they're
more.
less educated.
Alfred believes at least one is dead. Your Bishop Aelfirth was the Sikhs.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
The gallows? What do you know of him?
Must be another Reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice, and this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
Is Selwyn a name you know? He seems to have judged and executed many for little more than stealing ale and bread.
Of course. That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester, executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits.
All right, one down.
End his terror, Eivor.
We got a lot. We got the axe ability. Yep, our good old axe storm, which has now been. Wait, no, this is the one. Yeah. So which one is this? And then I'd start improving my ranged attacks. Choking at the gallows. I'll make sure Selwyn takes a dive. The gallows. Selwyn, Warden of Faith. Executions in the town square. Palatinius Selwyn came from Rochelle, who was used to lording it over servants and serfs alike. He did not take kindly to his father's drinking, gambling, womanizing, and dissipating the family fortune. He views his lineage with shame and distaste. He had to drag himself up with filth to shed the moral decrepitude, as in decrepit, that results from giving the weak freedom. The order gave him control, determined to save people from themselves. He set to enforce law and act judgment and rid the world of human effluence.
Oi! Get out of it, you! This is your lot. I'll wear your guts.
You see, Matt?
What gave it away? The fact that I had to debase myself pissing in this swindler's pond, or the angry shouting?
This man has something.
And here's another god sent to shit in my stew pot. Sod off, unless you are going to magic Alfred's jewel out.
If the jewel belongs to Alfred, it might be worth a pretty penny.
Give me the jewel, Alfred Commission.
You! What are you doing in here?
I am not your enemy, yet. But that man outside certainly wants Alfred's jewel.
Oh,
Yep.
Jesus wept upon the Holy Cross.
Jesus wept.
Fuck off the both of you! Alfred will get the jewel when I get what I'm owed.
Peace, or you'll feel my blade in...
Sorry, my beef is not with you. I only ask for what coin is fair. It cost me double to make over what was agreed. I have a wife.
The jewel is for the king.
Oh, gladly.
I have your jewel.
Well,
How rare.
Filigreed gold.
centered with a rock crystal and enamel plaque. A miniature of our most beatific Lord, Jesus Christ.
Beatific.
And you're going to just...
You may have it. But tell your king it will all be mine soon enough.
What? No, God...
Being that it's ruins, covered in ropes, that's probably a tattoo. Yep, it's a tattoo design right up there. All right. The husband and wife for mudslinging, right?
Good people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Alfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence. These prisoners before you do not live by Alfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity.
I mean, just take the shot, A4.
Hubert
Let's save
here,
him.
his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfirth, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfirth was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Your wife is a baying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert.
Come on, Eivor.
Are wrapped in the grain store, and Alfred has set the trap. You cannot steal and be welcome at your heart.
Could have done that before that guy died. Just saying, game. You keep creating this artificial tension by like, oh no.
There's no longer freedom in Winchester.
None is safe from this.
I mean, now they are.
Perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Alfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly.
Kinda do.
Alfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
To protect your people, you must see.
You grind your heels into the backs of freedmen, not those who deserve
The Order condemns all men to pain. For
And
all
for that,
men
you've
are
earned
but a
death.
shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the Ancient Ones.
You are only a man, Reed. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree.
Good.
I should meet with Goodwin, see what he has found on the quill.
Selwyn is dead. His lies poisoned everyone against us, and for what?
Some only care for their own power and position. I am sorry I could not save your husband.
To be fair, I
My son
absolutely
is not
could have
orphaned today.
saved her husband.
You did more than enough.
If the game let me. I took them all out so quickly, the game... I could have done it. Whatever. Plucking the quill. Works in the rake is disguised as doing God's work. Let's do it. All right.
What do you see?
There we go.
A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones.
The
Does
princess.
Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister Batter is a horse's dangle.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow.
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler.
We have no subtle god.
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
I did only what I agreed to, Alfred. If your crown...
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a passion, but English prose is an instrument long out of tune.
We all want better for our people, don't we, Eivor? Yours and ours.
The quill remains. What do we know?
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the office of wise men, but we have neglected the study of wisdom.
The quill preys on this lapse.
Did you discover more from the writings I found?
I did. The quill is calling the children of Winchester to arm. Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets. Feral and untutored.
I can talk to some, see where they lead me.
Good. Find me at the alehouse when you're done. And try not to scare the piss from any of...
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I see you, child. Come.
The bad Reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is all I have to remember her by.
I found no charm.
A bit of silver, then?
It wouldn't have the same value.
You ugly Dane! May God curse—
Spry little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
Heaven will swallow the smoke.
So she tried to get back what's very obviously a token of the ancients from me.
Winchester. Oh, hail the Lord of the Saxons! Essobert,
Stop struggling and give back that apple.
Apple? I didn't scrub on nothing. Get your hands off me, cow breath.
Cow breath? You little street rat.
No! Get
Strike for Christ!
It's bit of cleaning.
Stealing apples, eh?
Fruit don't feed a grown boy.
I don't.
The quill? God blimey, you're brave. Find Elwyn and Wigbert.
Go. My eyes. You there, little cut purse.
Keep your beak out, nosy! I'm starving!
Godspeed! You set Winchester ablaze.
Roly-poly mutton man.
Oh, God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
Timasi, cum sonat ser win.
Do you believe in souls? Part of us that lives on with God after we die. Bishop Aelfus passing has made me wonder.
Time has come for you.
Must be blocked from the other side.
Right, damn you!
There you go.
The quill's influence is spreading like lice.
Okay, so I'm looking for children, right? So the princess herself asked me. That means she's caught up in this.
You again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotnar.
It was burning when I found it. Well? Oi!
Hand it over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What you looking at?
Turn around, walk away, and you keep your insides inside.
All right, all right. No harm meant. Stay out of trouble, you grub mite.
Ha! That showed them.
I didn't feel
Trouble
it was
seems
right to
to follow
murder
you.
in front of them.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel.
What is so important that you would risk?
Keep your stick.
Whose business?
Us? Working for the quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
Those were the quill's meat mops. And you sent them scurrying off with their...
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
Right.
So you're not working for the quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the quill's clutch.
But you know where I can find him.
They come up from the sewers like rats. Go on, give her what you took. Maybe she can save us. Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
Hilda. Here we go. What up, bro? This is 100% going to be the third and final place.
I should watch out for a mousetrap.
I didn't get nothing today. I like the pretty things, but Magister Batter says stealing is wrong. Everyone died and left me alone on the streets. I'm going to marry
To be a
King
kind of an
Alfred,
Artful Dodger
and he's
thing.
going to whisk me away from all this toil.
There's never enough food. I'm always starving. Oh! Oh, Jesus! Help me do it, bitte! Ow! Ow!
Hey!
Okay. Yeah, no, not over there. We're good. We're good.
That's her! Dimwit Dane, didn't guess the quilter she.
Now, Elwyn. Few have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms, where we are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence and you brag about strength.
You're literally talking to a woman.
How little you know. Defend your mistress!
Not bad.
Alfred.
I love this dance!
Not bad. All dead. Let it be known that I wrote the Psalms that King Alfred claims. For all the so-called learning and piety, he could not find the poetry to speak to his God, so he gave me some pretty coin. My tongue is most like a writer's feather that writes with speed. I tell all who will listen, I am his words. And Stab, stab.
Come, child. Whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Coward! Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman.
So she would rather be teaching them than let Alfred.
What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart? I taught little Alwyn so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find enlightenment in the Order if I could save them all.
But you can't. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
My Order is the only way forward. It can quench our thirst for knowledge. If only Alfred's slave faith is defeated. And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
An immeasurable gift.
Nah.
Not their innocence.
A pity. Non requiescat in pace.
From Assassin's
Goodwin
Creed 2.
said to meet him at an alehouse nearby.
Lives in a highly religious area. It's most likely here. So that's the way from which I came. This way.
Hey, fellas! Flora!
Flo! 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 Kan någon tinskelant en gång det från Pito?
Shulon God! No!
Yep, yep. Oh, it's because I had my hood down. Duh. Just go through the open window. Am I asking for the world there? Oh no, is there a wood in front of it? That explains. Never mind, not an open window. I'm being dumb that time. Not you, game. That one's my bad. I'm the last of Boudica's lined. I think, Alfred, if you told your guys just to chill out a bit, far few of them would have to die. Just gonna throw that out there. Walking through. Wait.
Eivor!
All right. 2 down, 1 to go.
Is this where Justice hides when she's tired?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend.
Spludo.
A celebration to ease the quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I have been called worse.
Be thou hail, Eildorbana. That's life destroyer in our dialect.
Eildorbana.
I said easy with my kinsbane. Old honey waves alive in my horn. And my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now. If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
I could use someone like you in my settlement. With ink on his fingers and a sense of honor.
I would love to devote myself to the study and practice of the law. There is a weariness in war I wish I could shake off.
Impossible. Even in death, our battles will rage on. It's the way of things.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
Makes sense.
I don't believe it. Too much theater in Winchester. Overwrought players and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger. Whether you find or make a corpse, meet me at the Witten with your report.
mean, if he like magically resurrects, people will think of it as a miracle. Is it one of those kind of deals?
If the bishop is wormmeal, then here should be the proof.
A stranger comes to Wember.
You do not mourn like they...
Wember is always here, helping the sleeping, singing to them, so they are not frightened before they meet
A
God.
kind gravekeeper.
The sleeping? You mean the dead?
Wember helps the monks.
You dig the graves. Did you bury Elfirth?
Have you seen Layoff? My poor friend. Poor Layoff.
Layoff. What happened to him?
Sleeping. Sleeping like my dog when I hooked him too hard.
Lenny.
Someone hurt Layoff?
Yes. And while he slept, they stole his face. Are we friends now?
Teleport.
Did you know Bishop Elfirth?
No, but I plan to write an epic poem of his grisly demise. Oh, poor Aelfirth, scorched of face. All your woeful companions, bold, Bionid,
Where joy endures for all
weeping
those
as you
beloved
are.
of God.
Sleeping?
Oh, perfect, yes.
A sad day for Winchester.
Maybe now God will reward us with a man who truly believes in him.
Such a grisly fate. Did you know Elfirth?
By reputation, I did. He was no friend of Alfred's. I once heard them quarreling at a Witten.
Are you the bishop's family?
God, no. Just here to make sure that impious bastard is actually dead. He bedded my wife, the randy bastard.
Not very bishoply.
I am sorry for your loss.
Makes no odds to me. But I'm sorry for Harriet. She cared so much for him. More than a sister should.
Did you know Bishop Aelfirth?
Barely. But can you still smell the burned flesh? It's rife across the whole graveyard.
Threadbare clothes. Did they belong to Wember's friend?
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of your...
Have you no...
I know the burden you bear. I know he lives.
No, He said it was for the good of all. I am his loyal sister, and I tell you, he is... Leave me alone. I cannot betray my brother. Guards, protect me!
The faces...
Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this, cat and mouse. Where is your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now, but he will make himself flesh once more of the Witten. And Alfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Alfred?
Regicide? No. The king will step aside and Aelfrith will lead us all, risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool.
He intends to murder King Alfred in the Great Hall in Winchester. Aelfrith was born poor, without a Christian. He made murder at the hands of pagan Norse raiders, all the more difficult for Aelfrith to bear. The Sikhs was at war with God, but only with the Order did he find his sweet revenge. Posed as God's mouthpiece in Winchester, controlling lords and peasants.
Wishing be resident!
These tasks are so easy. You're a pro. You...
We should on lava nu.
Sonen, guide me.
Valde in regno de Egypti pharaon.
The Sikhs must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Alfred.
The decay in English prose has been creeping. Not priest, clerk, or abbot can turn the letter of their sermons from Latin to English. And how can we understand God's words if they are not spoken in our tongue? Aelfrith is dead, and we mourn him.
By God, it's true. The bishop. They'll kill us all. Why do you defend this tarnished crown? Enough, you scheming cur!
Greater men than you have died on my sword.
So he was one of those men? Alright, I'm gonna try something. If not, I can always just battle him and win, because I haven't really had too many problems with combat yet, or in a hot minute.
The Sikhs must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Alfred.
Has been creeping. Not priest, clerk, or abbot can turn the letter of their sermons from Latin to English. And how can we understand God's words if they are not spoken in our tongue? Aelfrith is dead, and we mourn him. But the foul deeds of the unrighteous are sown among our holy deeds, like cockles and tare in a field of wheat. Educate.
God!
How sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter.
I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God watches over you. Then your people came, and God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat.
Yep.
God watched all, and I hated him.
It may be Alfred's god was testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's god is weak, yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles.
All right.
I am the wolf in lamb's wool.
Well, you were.
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy path to walk.
Odin seems super down with every single...
feast for it.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
I mean, your order will die very soon after you. There's only 2 members left.
Elfirth will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
An irony not lost on me, Alfred.
My king, we'll go by back streets to the Old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
Aelfirth, my love! No! Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He was not a Christian. He abhorred your god.
But why strike him down? Have you no compassion for good men?
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this, where is its home?
You treated me with kindness. But this damned order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.
Elfirth. Alright, and there goes the Sikhs. Sister Blazeworth, the Archbishop's Shadow. Can be found in St. Martin's Church in Canterbury. A youthful love gone sour sent Blazeworth to a nunnery at the insistence of her father. There, however, she found a new love. The order, she pursued the precepts of the order while consuming passion, even rising to the level of magister. I mean, the guards did just see someone dressed like me murder one of their own, so I don't blame them for chasing me. I do not. That makes plenty of sense. Is there no exit over there? The bishop's home over there. See it in the distance. Yunk. I shot him in the head, so how...
in atris domus Dei. Et Indians vestigian
Hmm. Treasure map. Why? What? The Thane's Cloak. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, alright. The steel shroud, battered and broken, worthless, but more valuable to me than thousands of coins, I tore from the carcass of a long-dead king. He whom held back the fire that spread from sea to sea. He beat back the invasion, came the crows from the sky. Or shot the crows, can I say? It hums to me, but I cannot hear the melody. Hmm. One down there and one in here. And first things first. Before I go into the Temple of the Order, let's just get rid of the rest of the Order. Gone. Let us remove them from existence. Then I'll find the entrance.
Hey, what? Meet your fate! Get back here and face me!
Said I'm buds with your king. I'd rather not murder any of you. Bonk.
The Archbishop never suspected my heresy. I kept secrets as I gathered believers. I appeared so pious my eyes bled for him, but I've never felt as much love for his god. Not like I do the old gods. The true gods.
Your life was a lie, you mean? You threw your honor into the ocean.
When I told the Archbishop my true belief, he was horrified. So I silenced him.
I've left Canterbury. Just leave me alone. Gives commands to Folke. If it's something messed up like Sigurd was in charge or something like that, I'm gonna be peeved. If it turns out to be something like that. And the people never need to know that Aelwith, whatever his name is, the fake bishop, was anything less than a pious man. I mean, I think he's dead. Be real. I think I got him.
Hey! Pay for your sins! Leave me here! Ah! You! Put you on a...
The question is, how can I get down there?
Habe man från befordrat Swathek.
Maybe help now.
I gotta be missing something. I... Maybe this building over here? Okay, if I were... I see someone over there. If I didn't have to murder those people, I might feel a little bit bad. Whoopsie doodle.
If Aelfr's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins. This must be it. The door to Aelfr's secrets.
It's like a catacomb of skulls. The mark is Aelfred, a withered sprig from his father's trunk. We should have seen it earlier. Someone calling himself a poor soldier, colluding with our king and feeding him names.
He may make some sense
London
of it.
and Irforwick have already fallen to that treacherous rat. Burn the king to ash before he reaches the root. The instrument. The instrument was Folke. Right? Everwick is, of course, Yorvikshire in my tongue.
Out! Damn you!
Fated decree, a universal decree with the writ this 870th year of the Christian Jesus. Bulwark,
Everything
England.
they did was to undermine Aelfred.
Yeah.
She lied to me. There is nothing here of the Order. I should see Aelfred for my reward.
Bulwark, England against our agitators. She is our last great fortress upon this earth, with walls not only of timber and stone, but of will that have repelled our ancient rivals for over 4 centuries. Yet now we face a new threat, ravenous Danes who have not yet accepted our supremacy. We must fight them to turn them or eliminate them. Though embattled in our sex in Francia and Ireland, stand ready for a glorious return. Be ever resolute. Through our orders may diminish our eternal, our truth. May diminish our truths are eternal. The Father. Question is, how do we get that one? All that remains is then the father. The leader of the order here. Alright, now, let's look around, see if we can find a way to... I am curious about something. Let's try this. Was it literally that easy? I'm just dumb. Just dumb. Guys, I'm just a fool. No. Bring back my Valkyrie cloak. There were two there. Only one of them happened to see me, though. Now I just need to find a way in. I mean, I suppose I could shoot out one of those windows. That's right, there was only one entrance here. Well. If he tries to kill me now and...
Come forth, Eivor.
Here is far enough.
When wrongdoers came to devour my flesh, these enemies stumbled and fell.
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out, Alfred? I did exactly as we agreed.
That you did. But do not mistake necessity for friendship.
You are a man of your word, a man of God.
Indeed. By his example, I live my life. Goodwin?
Here is the only silver fit for one of your dragon boats. A reminder of Christ's sacrifice and our charity.
This too I offer you. Live here among us in peace as a Christian, or die a pagan in a blood-soaked field. All you have to lose is life everlasting.
And if I choose neither?
He offers you hope, Eivor. A life of purpose, above and beyond this one. You'd be a fool to refuse.
Your reign will end, King of the West Saxons. Raven wings will beat until your throne crumbles to dust.
You were wrong, Goodwin. This...
You had your chance, damn you!
I did not want it.
Yep.
Damn you, Alfred.
Your time's up, Kurt!
I will return to Hytham and Randvi. They will want to know what happened here.
Enemy. The enemy of my enemy. The Winchester arc completed. I mean, I'm gonna eventually have to come back and ravage the city for its two treasures, or two artifacts, many small treasures, and a game of Orlog. But for now, let us... or as fast travel impossible as long as I'm inside the city. In which case, let's actually head south, because somewhere south of the city was one of those things I was looking for. Seriously, why would you betray me so soon after I literally embarrassed every one of your soldiers? I mean, they didn't even give me the option of betraying all my friends and family and becoming a Christian. I'm just saying, they didn't even give me a chance. Maybe I would have loved to betray Ranvi and never see Petra again, and betray Sigurd once more. I mean, whatever. Ah. Now is the key that I was looking for not down here? The key to that? Oh well. You know what? I'm out of the village though. Here we go. Fast travel back to the village, talk to Hytham, talk to Ranvi. All I have to do now is find the father as well. Which should probably be on our next stream. And, we're just about hitting the 4-hour mark, so this is a solid point to end. Let's check in. Hytham should be closer, so let's check in with Hytham first.
Salute.
Have you got a...
I have monster. I do it.
What do you have?
Modern day back tattoo, Berserker's Arsenal. So these are all still the same. All that's different is that.
I must be...
Goodbye for now.
I cleared Winchester of the Order. Yet to do so meant working with King Alfred.
Your poor fellow soldier led you to the King of Wessex? How very strange. He, or she, is toying with you, it seems.
Hytham, I have the codex pages you asked for. 6 in total.
Ah, wonderful. We have so little writing from the original Hidden Ones. This will grow our understanding immeasurably. These documents may have been inked by the founders of the Hidden Ones, in fact. But their names are unknown to us, lost to history. A deliberate choice on their part, I think. I'm hoping these documents shed some light on them.
I could not say. They're written in a language I do not understand.
You know, the black market merchant Reda has an old piece of writing from the same era as the codex pages. Speak with him if you...
Good to see you.
Reda, Hytham says you have an old piece of writing from the early Hidden Ones.
Oh, that old scrap? Yes. It's just a short letter from one Hidden One to another.
How did it find it?
A friend gave it to me for safekeeping. Bayek was his name. Egyptian fellow.
So is Reda immortal?
Very kind. Haven't seen him in a long time. A very long time. Anyway, the letter is written in Demotic, so it may not mean much to you, but you're free to have a look.
Eivor, tack för sidast.
Hey, my boy.
Oh, I have to talk to Reda again. Or look directly behind. Okay, there it is. A warning, my beloved. I have...
A warning, my beloved. I have heard numerous tales now of a secret codex circulating among the acolytes of our bureaus, both within and without the Empire of Augustus, called the Magus Codex. It names you directly as one of the founders of the Hidden Ones. Apart from putting your life in danger, it flies in the face of what we have tried to achieve with our brotherhood. We are justice seekers who shun the light of praise for our good works, and who must live in the shadows of our triumphs. Should you see any pages of this codex, I advise you to destroy them. Keep the dream of our hidden ones alive. Now, I am not so naive to think this will be a simple task. Few men and women are suited to keeping such secrets for so long. And it may be that we will fail in the end, but we will have failed in the name of righteousness. Take care, my love. My Iset. My northern star. Even in my waning years, I am ever your Osiris. Let our Horus live on beyond us. I think of you often, my jewel.
Right, Horus was the child of us? No.
At sunrise
Yeah.
and twilight. At new moon and full. When the rain falls and the breath of a moon rides across my neck. I remember you kissing me. Just there. And I will take that feeling to my tomb.
Then go in.
All right. That was cool. A message from Bayek. All right, the last thing we want to do is talk to Randi.
Good day, Eivor. The order in Winchester has been wiped out, but we are no longer welcome there. My contact was none other than King Alfred himself. The order wanted him dead, so he fought back.
Alfred, the line between friend and enemy is a porous one.
I can finally talk to you?
Eivor, the time has come. Our time.
Our time for what?
My final glory awaits.
Your final glory. I fear to ask what that means.
Do I not speak plainly? My time in Midgard is done. I wish now to see the hall of my ancestors.
If you wish to die, it will not be by my hand.
I do not speak of death, Eivor. I speak of life. Life and glory everlasting. I know I've been in a fog these last few weeks. I know I speak words you don't fully understand. But I only ask you trust me once more. On my final voyage back to Norway, to wish my father farewell and achieve my destiny.
Back to Norway. I need to...
If you must. I will await your answer down by the docks. Do not keep me waiting.
All right, back to Norway. And the question for who the father is, there's one clue that I do not yet have. It would be real messed up if it was, what's his name?
Nice to see you.
The guy who took over Norway and united all the kings of Norway. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's a distinctly possible. Harold, right? Was his name? Speculation. I don't know if we're going to be able to conquer Hamptonshire. Or if I just need to do some exploration there, but we are gonna wrap for now, guys. Thank you so much for joining me as we did what I think might be the last region in England. We will find out more when we speak with Ranvi next, and we will be doing that next time. So, guys, again, thank you. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, anything will help me out. If you're watching this on Twitch, give me a follow. Yeah, it's over there somewhere. A follow. I'd appreciate it, and I will be seeing you guys. Till next time.